This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
Friday's wildfire near Soap Lake was sparked from a farmer driving through a field while chasing a calf.
A Sunday brush fire near Omak was contained by residents in the area who cut fire lines with their own tractors.
The AAA Foundation for Traffic Safety released a statement reminding people that the period between Memorial Day and Labor Day are known as the 100 deadliest days for teen drivers.
Big Bend women's basketball will be receiving a huge relief with the news that last season's top scorer, Miranda Johnson.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News. And it starts now.
Friday's wildfire near Soap Lake was sparked from a farmer driving through a field while chasing a calf. Firefighters say close to 1,100 acres burned Friday afternoon after the blaze was initially started in the 18,000 block of Road B.5 Northeast, about 5 miles south of Soap Lake. Grant County Fire District 7 Chief Kirk Shepard said Monday the vehicle the farmer was using caught the field on fire. Fire Districts 3, 5, and 13 and Ephrata firefighters responded to assist Fire District 7 to contain the wind-driven fire, which was eventually slowed by a large irrigation canal and crop field. The blaze burned in sagebrush and grass as well as rocky terrain, making it difficult for firefighters to access the flames. Despite several homes being threatened, Shepard said no structures were damaged in the fire. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by
Change doesn't have to be complicated. With a low-profile microwave hood combination that's ready to install right out of the box. It fits in the same space as your under-cabinet hood, so you can get your microwave off the countertop and make space for the routines worth keeping. The low-profile microwave hood combination from the #1 selling appliance brand in the USA.
Whirlpool Appliances, now available at more furniture in Ephrata.
A Sunday brush fire near Omak was contained by residents in the area who cut fire lines with their own tractors. The wind-driven fire 2 miles east of Omak broke out Sunday afternoon near 3 p.m. 4 local fire agencies responded, but it was 3 neighbors using their own equipment who dug out fire barriers on the north and west sides. That helped contain the fire up against Highway 155. The fire briefly closed down the highway, but it slowed by 3:30 p.m. when it reached the homemade fire lines, and mop-up began half an hour later. Jefferson Robbins, iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by
Your taste buds bored? Well, then bring them to Jay's Teriyaki. Not only does Jay's have a variety of teriyaki dishes, they also offer mouth-watering salads and sides. Call Jay's 509-764-5155. Jay's Teriyaki, located at 123 East Broadway in Moses Lake, because it's all in the sauce.
The AAA Foundation for Traffic Safety released a statement reminding people that the period between Memorial Day and Labor Day are known as the 100 deadliest days for teen drivers. Speeding, impairment, and distraction are the leading factors in Washington state crashes involving teens. And while some assume that the leading distraction for teens are devices such as cell phones, according to the AAA Foundation research, it seems to be other passengers. In preparation of the 100 deadliest days, AAA and the Wenatchee Police Department encourage parents to educate their teens about the risks of driving.
Well, talking to your teenagers for one, and telling them about that, when you have a car full of your friends, it's more apt to be distracted and not paying attention, or they're going to be going to and from parties and anything like that. So if you sit down and actually talk about what the negative impact is of, driving under the influence or driving and not paying attention, that, a collision may occur, most likely will occur, and people do get hurt.
For a variety of tools to help prepare parents and teens, visit teendriving.aaa.com. I'm Madison Meyer with iFIBER 1 News.
Big Bend women's basketball will be receiving a huge relief with the news that last season's top scorer, Miranda Johnson, will be returning to play another year. Due to schooling done before her time at Big Bend, there were concerns that Johnson would be unable to return. But since then, Johnson was able to dual enroll in Big Bend and Brigham Young University. Johnson was the top scorer during the regular season, scoring 387 points. An impressive feat when considering Johnson only started 13 of 30 possible games. The return of Johnson means there will now be 2 returning starters next season, Johnson and Leah Daugherty. Other players planning on returning include Sydney Bishop, Marika Jansen, and Bryn Thurston. The returning starters, along with a strong recruiting class, brings promise to a Big Bend team that will be looking to make the playoffs in back-to-back seasons for the first time since the 2001 and 2002 seasons. I'm Adam Chikoski for iFIBER 1 Sports.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.